Hey guys, sorry for not uploading for a while. Today's video, as you saw by the title, I'm going to be showing you how to install and pretty much all the features on Future Client, which is an Anarchy server hacked client. Mainly people use it on servers like 2b2t. If you haven't heard of that, it's basically a server with no rules. 2b2t itself has been a server for like 10 years, I think. It's like the oldest Anarchy server ever in Minecraft. Before I show you this, do not use hacked clients on servers like Hypixel. Use them on Anarchy servers that you're allowed to use them on, or private servers to just mess around. Don't use them on servers where you're not allowed to use it. So the first thing you're going to have to do is go to the first link in the description. It'll take you here. Now, this is not a free client. It is $21 US dollars or 19 euros. So you'll come to the first link in the description. You will click this one right here to purchase it. I already have it, as you can see. So once you do that, what you want to do is actually get Future Client, or once you install it, it'll be in your downloads folder, but this will be in your downloads folder. It's called installer. Right click it and open with Java. Log in with your stuff. So then what you want to do is click the Minecraft thing, and this, I'm pretty sure 1.16.5 actually releases tomorrow from when I'm uploading this. But right now it supports 1.8.9, 1.12.2, 1.13.2, and 1.14.4. So you'll click which version. So this is going to be which version. So like if I wanted to do it on my Optifine 1.14.4, I do it on this. So I'd hit this and hit install. I already have it on there. If you want to remove Future Client from that so you can just play Optifine, you'll just select that version and hit uninstall. So after you do that, you can just launch Minecraft Launcher and launch whichever version. Make sure you do the right version. And if you just do like 1.14.4, it will add a new future 1.14.4 version in your installations tab. So once you do that, just launch Minecraft. And how you'll know if it actually worked is in your main menu when you first load it up. There will also be, your like single player, multiplayer, but there will also be account manager. So that's how you'll know it worked. If it doesn't work, then let me know. I'll try to help you out with that. So let's get into showing you some of the things that are on here. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is obviously one of the main things that people use. Some servers don't allow you to do this. 2b2t, even though it has no rules, you can't do this, but fly. As you can see, I'm in survival. I have my hearts right there. And actually, another good example. So, you see I'm flying, right? If I just go down, I take fall damage. So what you want to do is hit right shift. It'll pop up this menu. Go over under movement, turn on no fall. And that's what makes it so you can fly around without taking fall damage. So I'm going to start with some of the more basic ones. There's also speed. Also, I forgot to show you. So flight is also under movement right there. But speed, there are different modes for it. Obviously, B-hop, low hop, strafe. I just use vanilla because this is pretty fast. So this is speed. Pretty simple. Another one that you should know if you're going to be doing PvP or anything is aura. On other clients, it'll be called kill aura. On here, it's just called aura. There are a lot of different settings on here. So it can be kind of confusing. I'm not going to go through all the settings because that would make it really, really long video. But yeah, there are a lot of settings, but it is pretty simple. You just have to kind of mess around with it. So basically what aura does, I'll go into third person to show you this. So if I look this way and I turn on aura, it'll automatically make me hit that pig. It's mainly used in PvP, so. There's also a setting that you can turn off, which is rotate. So instead of making you look at it, it'll just hit to the side. I usually turn on rotate. But the next hack I'm going to show you is another one that's good for PvP. There are two, actually. So auto armor, which basically, if you have a spare set of armor in your inventory and you take a bunch of damage, so let's say a piece of your armor breaks. If you have, so let's say my boots break. If I have another set of boots in my inventory and I have auto armor on, it'll automatically put those boots from my inventory into my armor slot. And then also another one for PvP is auto pot. So basically, if you have splash potions of healing, and you can set it so that if you get below a certain health, then it'll automatically throw a healing pot on the ground, and yeah, that way you can heal yourself. Auto totem, this doesn't, so this is mainly one that you'll use in Anarchy servers. Not a lot of PvP servers have totems. Some of them do, though, especially ones specifically for hacked clients. So what it does, kind of like auto armor, if you have totems in your inventory and yours breaks, you know, like if you would normally die, but you have a totem in your offhand, it'll break and bring you back to life. It'll automatically put another totem in your offhand. There's also criticals, also pretty self-explanatory. Normally, without it on, I'd have to jump and hit a pig to crit. But then with this, I can do it without even jumping. Smooth aim, that's basically... I haven't even turned this on yet, so I don't have it set up. It doesn't work on mobs. It only works on players, so I can't show you that right now. Anti-hunger, also, you know, pretty self-explanatory. It just makes you lose less hunger. Click TP, this does not work on most servers, but... So you turn that on, and then look to where you want to go and right-click. Yeah, it doesn't even work on my single player very well, unless you only teleport a couple blocks in front of you. There's also color signs. That's like, I'm not going to show you how to use that right now, because it's kind of... Also fast use, which lets you use like pots and stuff quicker, and also eat quicker. No mine animation, I'm not exactly sure what that does. This, actually... I can't show you this on here because I don't have the plugin. But, so there's this anti-X-ray plugin that pretty much, when you turn on your X-ray, makes everything, like every block is an ore, so you can't see which actual real ores. But if you turn this on, then it will automatically, like, detect the fake ores, and when you turn on your X-ray, it'll only show the real ores. Now, even if I turn this off, it'll only show the real ones because I don't have the plugin. It's a single-player world. But, yeah. Packet fly, this is basically just like fly, but... Yeah. Okay. Ping spoof, this just... It won't work on here because it's a single-player world. But, ping spoof, just pretend, like, it makes the server think you have higher ping than you do. Portal god mode, if you go through another portal, while you have this on, you cannot move, but you won't take damage. So basically, if you want to just go through a portal, if there's someone out there, then you can just go back through the portal. But if there's not, then you just turn it off and then you can walk out. There's also reach. Everybody knows this. I can just hit things from farther away. I don't actually really know what swing does. There's also announcers, so you can set this up so that if you do certain things, then it'll announce it in the chat. Anti-Afk, this will just automatically make you move and crouch and stuff if you're going AFK, so you don't get AFK'd by the server. Anti-aim, this is just something people don't really use it because what it does is it makes it so that you can't hit things. It'll automatically move your cursor away from stuff. Anti-book ban, that's for 2b2t. Anti-vanish. If you have this on and like an admin goes into vanish or whatever, it'll tell you in the chat like their username has gone into vanish, which is pretty helpful. Auto accept. This is for servers with TPA plugins, so if someone sends you a TPA, it'll automatically accept it. I don't play with this on ever because that means people can just send me, like random people send me TPA requests and I'll automatically accept it, which I don't want to do. Auto eat. This will set it so that once you get below a certain hunger, it'll automatically eat, kind of like auto pot. Auto fish. All it does, it literally just automatically fishes. It's for a lot of servers, like 2b2t. If you get like a bunch of fishing rods, you'll just fish for a bunch of enchantment books. And then auto mount. I haven't used this yet. I'm pretty sure what it does is just automatically like mounts entities like horses, boats. Auto reconnect, also like pretty self-explanatory. If you get disconnected or kicked, it'll automatically reconnect to the server. And you can set a certain delay, so like 5 seconds, 0 seconds, so it'll instantly reconnect, which does not work, by the way. You can't instantly reconnect. It'll just keep saying connection throttled or whatever. Auto respawn. So normally without auto respawn, if I /kill myself, I have to actually hit respawn. With auto respawn, it automatically hits respawn for me. Chest stealer, this automatically steals items from chests when you open them. Pretty good for stuff like survival games. Good for survival games and Skywars. This, I read what it does, but I don't exactly know how to use it. It says after you die, you can still move around or something. Inventory cleaner. So if you have that on, so I'm pretty sure I have it set up for like cobblestone and stuff. So I just fill my inventory with cobblestone. And so if you type .ic add and whatever block, so it'll say cobblestone is already added to the list, and you turn that on. Whenever you pick up cobblestone or whatever you set it, it'll automatically drop it, so you don't get a bunch of that in your inventory. Middle click, this is for adding friends. If you middle click a player, it'll add them as a friend. No sound lag, just gets rid of the sound lag. Notebot and note tuner, you have to set up like an actual note block thing. I'm not going to do that right now. I might make a separate video on that. Let me know if you want to see that. Skin blink, this just toggles the layers on your skin like that. Sneak just automatically makes you sneak. I have it on safe walk. But song stealer, this is also for Notebot. If someone else is playing a song, then and you turn on song stealer, then you can just steal that song. Spammer, you can set something to just spam in the chat if you turn that on, and you can set your delay. Timer, what this actually does, it's pretty useful sometimes. So if I turn this on, it makes everything go faster. So I'll jump faster, I'll break things faster. My, like everything is faster. Now it doesn't make other players faster because you can't do that, but, well, it kind of does, but it's really glitchy. Translate, this just, if someone's like typing in a different language, it'll translate it to English automatically. X carry allows you to just carry items in your crafting menu if you need some extra space. I don't usually use that. Anti-levitation, just, you know, what you think it does. It doesn't let you levitate. Auto walk just makes you automatically walk forward like you think it would. Boat fly, I'll show you this real quick. It just lets you fly in a boat. Elytra fly is actually really useful on certain servers. So I'm going to go in survival so you can see. Normally you need to use fireworks to do stuff like this. But if I turn on Elytra Fly and I enable my Elytra... Wait, do I not have it on the right set? I don't think I have the settings. Yeah, I don't have it. Nope, not packet. I thought it was control. Oh, it's because I didn't set my speed. It is control. I just... There, this just lets you go faster with Elytra. And you don't have to have fireworks. Fake lag. This is... On other clients, it's called blink, but on here it's called fake lag. So I've got a keybind for it. I'm going to turn on sprint again. It just makes it automatically sprint. So what it does, if I hit my keybind for it, so for the server and everything else, I'm right there. But if I hit it again and turn it off, I'm right here. Hold on, let me just kill this spider so I can demonstrate it better. Okay, there we go. So what it does, it's mainly for PvP. So if I was on a server, for the server, I would be right there. It like sends fake packet lag and everything. For the server, I'm right there. I'm not where I'm standing, so I can walk over here. And if there was a player looking at me, he'd just see me teleport to right here. After that, what did I just do? Fake lag, fast swim. Makes you swim fast. Hold on. Just makes you swim faster. What I usually use is just regular speed because it does make you swim faster. Ice speed. Well, first high jump. Hold on. Makes you jump higher. It's basically jump boost. I already showed you flight. Ice speed just makes you faster on ice. Jesus actually lets you walk on water. There are different modes to it. One of them I don't use, which is trampoline. It makes you keep bouncing off the water. Another one's dolphin, which makes you bounce like that. I just use solid because it basically makes it so you're running across. This is really useful for... So on 2v2t, when I first escaped spawn, I used this because whenever there was an ocean, it was actually a lot better because I could use speed combined with Jesus and I could just sprint across the ocean. And it's a lot faster than trying to go over plains biomes and stuff. Long jump. I'm also going to use this with Jesus because it's easier. You can turn the speed up or down. I have it all the way up because this makes me go very fast. Also, no slow, which makes it so that like you won't get slowed down by soul sand, webs. You can also make it so that you can move in your inventory, which you can't normally do. And to look around in your inventory, you use your arrow keys. I usually play with this on. Parkour makes you automatically jump at the edge of a block. Speed, I've already showed you this. Step is also useful for 2v2t, especially at spawn. Because you know, like, most of spawn is at bedrock, and it's all at different levels and stuff, and there are a bunch of craters. It'll make you just teleport up whatever block you walk up, and you can set different heights to it. You can even walk up like 2 blocks. The most you can do is 10 blocks. So, if I made a wall, and I had step on, I can just instantly go up it. Velocity, this is like anti-knockback. You can set it to 0, 0, or you can set it to be, you get tons of knockback for some reason if you wanted to do that. Yaw, which just locks your like left and right, kinda. And then we get into the render stuff. Breadcrumbs leaves a trail where you've been like this. It's really useful for if you're going exploring and you need to find where your base is, or you're mining going through caves, whatever. Cams shows all entities like this. They're like green and red if they're through blocks. I don't use that, but I do use ESP, which puts an outline around all entities, including items and players. Extra tab, this just, I can't show you right now, it just does stuff with the tab list. Free cam is another good one, so I've got a keybind for it. It lets you, just like Blink for the server I'm right here, except it's not meant for PvP, it's just meant, it basically puts you in spectator mode, except something I forgot to tell you with Blink, with both of these, you can get, like, your player right here, your player model. Since the server thinks you're right here, you can get attacked with this player model. Same with Blink. So I won't get attacked if I get hit right here. People can't see me. If this gets hit, I'll take damage. So, full bright, just if you're in a cave, makes it so you can see. With it off, and then with it on again. Name protect, that just makes it so that protects your name on servers in case you have alts or whatever. Name tags, shows name tags above, it doesn't show it above these mobs, but it shows it above players, and it just shows, you can make it so it shows their health, armor, whatever. No bob makes it so that, I don't know why they added this, because in video settings, you can just turn view bobbing off, and it'll make it so that there's no view bobbing. Because as you can see, like, normally when you walk, it's like that, but I don't know why they added this, because it's not like there's any settings for it or anything. No render makes you not render certain things like fire, hurt camera, blindness. Blindness would actually be useful because you can still see when you have blindness. No rotate. Wait. Don't actually know what that does. No weather just stops weather from rendering, so if I set it to rain, it's not going to change anything. If I turn this off, it's raining. Search, you can set it to certain blocks. So right now I have it set to like furnaces, crafting tables and stuff for base finding. You can see there's a spot. I'm pretty sure it's set to spawners too. Yeah, it is. So there are 2 chests down there and a spawner, which is just a zombie spawner. Seeker, I don't actually know what this does. Skeleton, it only does it for players, but it's basically like ESP, except it renders just in their skeleton, not a box around them. Small shield is actually something that I use every time. So if you've got a shield in your offhand, or a totem. So normally it can be kind of annoying because shields are really big. But if you turn on small shield, it'll lower it really far down. So it's not in the way. Same with totems. Tab GUI, you use the arrow keys to use this. You can, that way you don't have to go into your shift menu. So you can do it like if you're running away from someone, you need to turn something on. I don't usually play with that on. Tracers I do play with though. Because, so let's say you're in your base or wherever and a player comes within render distance, it'll show a line from your crosshair to them. So you can see exactly where they are. Trajectories, if you use a bow, it'll show where the arrow's gonna land. I use that sometimes. View clip, this makes it so that your third person camera can clip through walls. And waypoints, which will, you can set waypoints, or you can, like if I type dot, well, yeah, you have to set the name and the coordinates and everything, but you can also have it so that it automatically sets a waypoint at your death. Auto mine. For some reason this hasn't been working for me. Usually it just mines blocks automatically. Auto tunnel will automatically make a tunnel for you. That hasn't been working either. Avoid does work. So you can set it for, you know, fire, cactus, unloaded chunks. So I actually just can't walk into fire. I can't stand on fire. I can't drop items into fire. If I turn this off, I can walk into fire. I can drop items in it. Fast place does exactly what you think it does. You can just place things faster. Normally you could not place that fast. This is for, like, bed wars. Like I said, you really shouldn't use it on bed, like, especially Hypixel or whatever. You will get banned, and, you know, people just want to actually play the game. No glitch blocks makes it so that, like, so if you're on a laggy server and you break a block, sometimes it'll automatically place back and you have to break it a couple more times. No glitch blocks makes it so that doesn't happen. Nuker. Pretty sure you can turn up the speed and stuff. Oh. Well, you can do this with it. Don't know why you'd want to do this, but I mean, if you're trying to grief an area, you can. Don't do that. That was a joke. Kinda. Scaffold. I'm sure most of you guys who have seen hackers or have hacked before know what Scaffold is. Automatically places blocks below you. Makes it so that it's good for, again, Bed Wars and Sky Wars. Don't do it. And then Wall Hack, which is X-Ray. Also Speed Mine. It's just like Fast Place. Except on other clients, most of the time it's called Fast Break. But on here it's called Speed Mine. So yeah, that's all the hacks. There's also a bunch of HUD stuff. You can turn on the future client watermark. I am on 2.10. I don't know why it says 2.9 still. By the way, you really want custom font on, because this is what it looks like without it. So yeah, that's going to be it for my future client showcase. Like I said, let me know if you want to see that video on the Notebot. Like I said at the beginning of the video, don't hack on servers that you're not allowed to hack on. And I'll see you guys in the next video.